This is an egg I would never buy as a lawyer. And I wouldn't buy this one. Or this one. Why? Because these labels don't mean what you think they do. Take cage-free, for example. Sounds great, right? But legally, all it means is no cages, which means even with the cage-free label, the chickens can still be crammed together in an overcrowded barn. And then there's all natural, which sounds reassuring, but is completely meaningless as there are zero legal standards behind it. It's just a marketing trick designed to make you think the egg is better, when in reality, it isn't. And finally, we have the most surprising of all, free range. When most people see this label, they picture a chicken with all the freedom in the world, roaming a wide open paddock, basking in the sun, and scratching at the dirt. But in reality, minimal outdoor access is all that's required for this label. Sometimes just a tiny cramped porch. So if you can't trust these labels, which ones can you trust? Well, there are two specific labels that come with real legal standards. To receive either of these labels, the chickens must be kept on a paddock year-round, with at least 2.5 acres of land for every 1,000 chickens. Just over 2 football fields, which is why the only 2 labels I trust when it comes to buying eggs are pasture-raised and certified humane. For $100, can you escape this straitjacket? No. For $200, can you escape this straitjacket?
No, fine.
For $300, can you escape this straitjacket? No. For $500, can you escape this straitjacket?
Yeah.
Escape from the...
Mike?
Yes, that's me.
YouTube? I subscribe to you, bro. That's you right here.
Since you are subscribed to me, we're gonna bring in a real escape artist to teach you how to get out of this.
Okay.
All right, Tyshawn, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna fight really hard to get your left hand over your right elbow.
I got this. I got it. Ready?
60 seconds, let's go. All right, oof, wow.
You got this. You got
Man,
this.
that's more technique than I've seen. That looks crazy.
Whoa!
Whoa, look at this guy go. So we got 45 seconds on the clock. We didn't say anything about mouth. Someone to get smacked here. So we got 30 seconds. This is impressive. What is going on? Oh, is he? Yeah! We got $500 here. Is it legal to start a business if you're under 18? Where on earth did you get a PlayStation?
With my new business, I'm rich now. I guess that makes me dad, huh?
Kids can't run a business. Actually, they can. Stop undermining me, Law by Mike. Maybe stop being wrong. Number 1, if you're under 18, you can still start a business. All you have to do is form an LLC.
Yeah, Dad, I'm a business leader, a 1%er. I take ice baths and talk about it on Joe Rogan.
Wait. Don't you need a parent's permission to start an LLC? Number 2, there are a few states where people under the age of 18 can't start a business, and their parents would need to form one for them. And what kind of state is this?
Does that answer your question?
And number 3, even though you can run a business, you might run into some other issues being a teen CEO, like being too young to sign certain contracts. Ha! How are you gonna do business if you can't sign all the paperwork?
Dad, why don't you want me to succeed?
Well, I don't know, son. Maybe I'm just being insecure because I'm supposed to be the breadwinner, you know?
Don't worry, Dad. No one else in my generation is gonna be able to afford a home.
Promise?
Of course.
Here's 3 totally legal ways to get free food. Number 1, check the App Store when you first download a restaurant's app. You'll get promos for free food. See, it works. What's crazier is you can even get free food if you tell a restaurant it's your birthday. Just make sure you have your ID so they know you're not capping. Hey there, I just downloaded your app and got these free promos.
Awesome.
Thanks! Next, you can get free chicken fingers, fries, and a drink if you go into Raising Cane's and join their free Caniac Club. If you sign up for their membership program, you'll have free food in 2 days. Crispy, juicy, tender. I just cooked this Court Defender, and I didn't pay a dime. And number 3, go online and sign up for email rewards. You'll get a ton of free stuff. If you have a Dunkin' Donuts around you, they give you free coffee just for signing up, plus 500 points. Points for what? More free food! Okay, that's enough free food. Now let's do 3 ways to get free dessert.
What did I tell you? No video games after 8 p.m.
No, my PlayStation. What the? Mom, I'm taking you to court.
Court? What, are you gonna sue me? You can't do that. You're 14 years old.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter if he's 14, 16, or even 30 years old. If he bought it with his own money or if it was a gift, it's his property and he can sue you for damages.
But I'm his mother. He can't sue me without my permission.
Well, you're wrong again. A child can sue their parents if they get a guardian ad litem.
Yeah, guardian ad ligma.
Guardian ad litem. It's a person that acts as your guardian while you're in court.
This is ridiculous. How do you even have a case?
You busted his PS5, so you're going to owe him money for it.
Well, money isn't enough.
Well, if she broke it intentionally,
It was definitely intentional.
then you may be able to press charges for criminal vandalism, which will get the cops involved.
Well, good luck proving I did it on purpose.
Mom, my cat saw the whole thing.
Can one of the world's strongest men really break out of handcuffs? Starting with level 1, plastic zip ties. Whoa, you almost hit me with that. That was so easy for you, what the heck? Next, we got these pink fluffy handcuffs. I know they look harmless, but don't underestimate them. All right, let's roll. Oh my gosh, that was so easy. You snapped that like a twig. Before we go on this next one, it's gonna get very difficult. You sure you can handle this?
I'll do my best.
Okay, for level 3, you're gonna try to break out of police-grade handcuffs.
Let's do it.
To put things into perspective, police-grade handcuffs can withstand 500 pounds of force, while the average person can only exert 50 to 80 pounds of force. But can the world's strongest man break out of them? Let's find out. Pressure's on. He's doing some sort of maneuver, so he's getting in the position so that he can exert the right force to break these. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it. So it looks like he's trying to get a point where he can apply pressure. Here we go. Oh! That's insane! That's a clean break. Wow! That's insane. Things you think are legal that are actually really illegal. Number 1, at-home poker games. Haha. I don't think so, pal. Right. Playing poker for money is a crime in about half of all states, even if it's in your own home. And even in states where it's legal, some have limits, like North Dakota, which limits it to $25 per hand. How much is that? 30. You're all coming with me. Number 2, eating while driving. Eating while driving falls under the umbrella of distracted driving. So even if you're in a hurry, leave your cereal at home.
Hey, did you throw that cereal?
I invoked the 5th. I'm watching you. Number 3, sleeping in your car. Nothing hits harder after car cereal than a nap, and in 14 states it's perfectly legal to crash in your Corolla. Nighty night.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Go away.
Sir, this is a no parking zone.
Oh, if you want to take a cat nap in your Cadillac, make sure you're in a place you're allowed to be.
Is that a bowl of cereal?
No, you can't have any. Guess who's been arrested? Win some cash. Tokyo edition. Which one of these celebrities was arrested? P. Diddy or Aiden Ross? Aiden Ross? I'm sorry, that's incorrect. But thank you for playing. Thank you.
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy, that is correct. Would you like to go for double or nothing?
I will double or nothing, yeah.
So double or nothing, yeah? Was P. Diddy arrested for trafficking or driving drunk?
Trafficking.
That is correct. Would you like to go for 300 or nothing?
One more, yes, one more.
All right. For 300 or nothing, how many years in prison is P. Diddy facing? 10 years or life?
Life.
That is correct. For an extra $100, do you follow me?
Yes, on the TikTok.
Can you show the camera? He's following me.
follow you.
All right, we got $400 right here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for playing, man. Can teachers make you pay to get your phone back?
This game sucks.
Here, let me try. Oops, your phone's mine now.
Come on.
If you want it back, then you gotta pay the bail.
Oh, what? Microtransactions in school? Mike, is that allowed?
It depends. Number 1, whose policy is it? It's my policy. You're in my classroom where I'm God. Right, but is it a policy that the school district has? Like a rule that we can find that you and your parents would have agreed to?
I don't see it anywhere, Mike. I think he pulled it out of his ass.
You can't say that. Phone bail is now set to $30. Number 2, how long has the rule been in place? Since I caught this little miscreant pew-pewing and zip-zapping in my classroom. Nope, the policy needed to be established before the infraction was committed.
Yeah, you can't just make up policies like that on the fly.
No back talking. $50. Number 3, if your teacher didn't follow the policy, you can bring it up with the school district.
Mr. Eckham, can we see you in the principal's office, please?
Mike, you got my phone out of phone jail.
Yeah, I'm a lawyer.
I got him. He's one shot.
What did I tell you? No video games after 8 p.m.
No, my PlayStation. What the? Mom, I'm taking you to court.
Court. What are you gonna sue me? You can't do that. You're 14 years old.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter if he's 14, 16, or even 30 years old. If he bought it with his own money or if it was a gift, it's his property and he can sue you for damages.
But I'm his mother. He can't sue me without my permission.
Well, you're wrong again. A child can sue their parents if they get a guardian ad litem.
Yeah, guardian ad ligma.
Guardian ad litem. It's a person that acts as your guardian while you're in court.
This is ridiculous. How do you even have a case?
You busted his PS5, so you're going to owe him money for it.
Well, money isn't enough.
Well, if she broke it intentionally,
It was definitely intentional.
then you may be able to press charges for criminal vandalism, which will get the cops involved.
Well, good luck proving I did it on purpose.
Mom, my cat saw the whole thing.
The craziest court traditions from around the world. In Russia, courts sometimes put criminals in cages to prevent them from intimidating witnesses and judges.
This is crazy.
You're right, but it's not as crazy as this next tradition. Typically, when couples are getting divorced, they go to court to fill out paperwork. But in Germany, to get a divorce, they used to make couples fight. The woman got a sack of rocks, while the man was given a club. To make the fight more fair, the man had to stand in a chest-high hole.
Take that! Finishing move.
The loser would be executed, leaving the winner free to remarry.
Yes! Woohoo!
Meanwhile, in Canada, Supreme Court judges sometimes wear red robes lined with white fur. This court is now in session, eh? Sir, what are you doing?
For Christmas, I want you to find me not guilty.
Christmas was last month. Get off me. If you and your significant other break up, who keeps the pet? It's over, Toots. I'm taking Miley Cyrus with me.
No way. She's mine.
Oh, please. I signed the adoption papers, which means in this legal argument, the courts would likely side with me.
What? No, you didn't. I signed the adoption papers, so the courts would side with me. Maybe this will make you remember.
Their first pet.
Here, you sign the papers, honey.
No, you, Pookie.
I guess it doesn't matter since we're never gonna break up.
Together?
Together.
Well, the next thing that would decide who keeps Miley Cyrus is who paid for more of her necessities.
I just spent $300 on her yesterday. I got her nails done.
I said necessities. I pay for her vet bills, her medicine.
I bought the food, the litter box, and it says here that in Steven states, if ownership is unclear, the courts will defer to the well-being of the animal.
That's true.
It looks like since I'm the one who feeds her, bathes her, and cleans her litter box, a judge would likely determine that she's in better care with her mommy.
If it's really about Meowly's well-being, then let's do this like adults. We could draw up a contract for joint custody for our daughter. This lady has 69 kids. So how many babies can she have before she legally has to stop? Well, it depends on the country she's having the kids in. In China, before 2015, you were only allowed to have one kid per family.
What? I can't pick just one.
Careful, if you were ever caught with more than one kid, then you could be freeze, baby police. Fine, or if you were an employee of the government, you could lose your job.
A fine? I'm a new single mother. I don't have that kind of cash.
Yeah, well, good luck having your little bundles of joy registered in our national database.
Registered in our national database? What does that even mean?
Well, if your baby isn't registered in our national database, it means legally your baby doesn't exist. And they won't have access to social services like healthcare and education.
Good thing this is the only country that gives me a baby limit. I'm moving to Vietnam.
Well, actually, Vietnam has a two-child policy, and to help enforce it, women can be compensated for
doing what?
getting their tubes tied. What'd you think I said?
Well, a two-kid policy is not gonna work. What about my 67 other kids?
Well, the U.S. is land of the free, which means you're free to have as many babies as you want.
Really? Well, I gotta head to the store, Mike. Do you mind taking care of my sweet little pumpkins?
These are 3 things teachers think they can do, but legally can't. The first has to do with hairstyles.
So we're gonna pretend this isn't amazing?
Even if a teacher doesn't like your hair, they're not allowed to cut it themselves. What teachers can do is ask you to change it, but only if it breaks the school's dress code. Here's what you say. What part of the dress code is my hair breaking? If your teacher can't answer, you might not have to change it.
Boom! Lawyer.
Next, teachers can't go through your phone.
Give me that.
I was trying to subscribe to Live by Mike. Can she do that?
And sure, they can take your phone if you're disrupting class, but they can't search it unless they have reasonable suspicion it contains proof you broke a school rule or law.
Fine, but I'm not letting you leave.
Forcing you to stay after school is another thing teachers think they can do, but can't. It's usually legal for your teacher to ask you to stay after school, but they can't force you to stay. Legally, you can leave, but you'll probably get in more trouble with the school.
Too bad.
Tricks cops use to get you to confess. They'll ask you questions that make you feel like you're not free to go, even when you are.
You want to tell me what's in that backpack?
Here's the thing, you might actually be able to leave right now. But if you don't ask and just assume you can't, then you might give up info and the cops don't even have to read you your rights. Then when you spill the beans...
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Just as I thought. Beans.
They'll arrest you and everything you just said can likely be used against you, even without your rights being read. So don't get finessed. Ask if you're free to go, and if they say yes, leave. If they say no, say I invoke the 5th and never admit to anything. These are 3 medieval punishments that were used on criminals.
Close up drawing. It's when a rope is tied to your leg and you're drawn through the streets by a horse.
This was often used to humiliate and degrade a criminal before they face even worse punishment, like hanging or quartering. Oof, that was terrible, but not as terrible as the next punishment, the iron boot. Here, a criminal's foot was placed in this metal boot, and then hot oil or water was poured in.
Huh, I've been needing this spot, eh?
The iron boot was often used to force confessions or...
Okay, I did it!
It was also used to publicly shame someone, much like the next punishment, tarring and feathering. First, a criminal would be covered in wood tar.
Ooh, I heard this stuff is great for your skin.
After that, the criminal would be covered in feathers. Then they would be made to run around like a human-sized chicken. This punishment wasn't meant to kill, but instead publicly humiliate someone for their wrongdoing. This prison is impossible to escape. The cells are arranged in a perfect circle, all facing inwards. At the center stands a guard tower with shaded windows, which means the guards can see out, but inmates can't see in. Inmates never know when they're being watched.
I feel eyes. They're everywhere!
So they behave as if they're always being watched. Just one guard can monitor the entire prison. To prevent escapes, there's only one main entrance, a choke point. a narrow passage that forces escaping prisoners to a space visible to the guard. The creator of this panopticon imagined the design would be for prisons, factories, and schools. Most countries agreed this method was inhumane, but one country had a different idea. In the Dutch city of Haarlem, a 37.6 meter tall panopticon looms over the skyline. Once a prison, now a hotel. But for some, it's still a reminder of what could be.